Okay, friends, so this is going to be short and sweet. Get ready is what I received. Get ready for revelation. Now, when I'm talking about revelation, I don't know if I'm talking about the horses, chariots and all those types of things. I don't know, honestly. We got to pray into it because what I received behind that is like, we always get fixated, and this is a whole different word. We get fixated on like the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. I bet you feel fine. Anyway, is that the end of the world doesn't look like what you would expect it to look like. Also, the second coming doesn't look like what you would expect it to look like. What I receive and perceive is that God, okay, how do I put this? That listen, Jesus, when he comes, like you said, it's gonna be like a thief in the night. What I receive is that a lot of people have this perception that it's gonna be like some like Shangri-La type of event. But in my spirit, what I receive is that it's not like that, right? I feel like Jesus has been coming back to us repeatedly, not in like the end all be all type way, right? But in the face of your neighbor, in the face of the person on the street that you pass, in the face of the coworker that you may or may not get along with, in the face of that relative, in the face of fellow churchgoer, in the face of the person that in line behind you at the grocery store. Like what I receive is that he's constantly here. We all know that he's everywhere at once, right? But we oftentimes, I feel like the world trains us up to feel like everything has to be some sort of spectacle, right? It has to be some sort of like Hollywood production in order for it to be real, right? But what I receive is that he's already here. He's here. Does that mean that it's the end of times? Yes, it does. Anything after he resurrected is the end of times, right? Like we're living in the end of times. We're living in the end of days until he officially comes back. But in the interim, what I receive is that he continues to manifest in the face of your neighbors. That's why the good book says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Because in doing so, you're also loving Jesus. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down because this message is for you. I have more to share, but that's it for now. Remember, love each other. And if you can't go beyond and like do something tangible, just be kind. Be kind. That's the simplest form of love that any of us can do and we possess, and it is free. So there's no excuse behind not being kind. Understand and know everybody's going through a struggle. Everybody is facing a battle. Everyone has something going on. If they're not kind to you, that doesn't mean that you need to be a reflection of them, match their energy and all those other types of things that we're told by, social media and the powers that be, right? No, it's like when they go low, we go high. It's not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes by going high, it just means you walk away, right? But that is a kindness in and of itself, especially when you know within you, and I'm speaking my statements, especially when I know within me, I have the power and the capacity to read people for filth, to snap in a way that is not recoverable, where you can recover from. You know what I'm saying? But again, with great power comes great responsibility. Just because you know and you can see beyond the veil and you can read into people's energies doesn't mean that you should use it against them. Doesn't mean that you should keep it as receipts in order to attack them when they're already down. Because odds are good, if the person is being unkind, they're already down. And if you just go to kick them, it's basically like screaming at Jesus while he's on the cross, or yelling in the crowd and saying, crucify him. It's the same thing. But you know what I say? These are my moments. It's your life. You're strong. You're powerful. You get to decide. And that's it. Bye.